Hello my precious little eggies, it's Crapshoot. We got the LomoInstant Square, never used it before. We got the Instax Mini Contact Sheet, never used that before. I mean, it is Instax film, so, you know, it's gonna be fine, I'm sure. But I'm gonna talk more about the camera, first impressions, all that fun stuff after we shoot some photos, and more importantly, I have some errands to do, so this is gonna be a very exciting video for you guys. I gotta run some errands, gonna get some chicken, gotta get some stamps, and gonna get some shoes. This made me want to scream "yurt" really loud, but then I remembered I'm in Connecticut and I didn't think anyone would yell it back. Also, they didn't have the shoes in my size, so next try, we'll go to the van store. But as I was exiting my car, I saw this, and I really liked the way the door was kind of half open. I thought it was an interesting composition with the sky, and I just totally f***ed it up. When you look through the viewfinder, there's frame lines for the Square and there's frame lines for the Mini. I was looking through the Square, but I was using Mini film. So in other words, I pizzaed when I should have French fried. As I was walking into the mall to go to the van store, I noticed the carousel through the glass and I thought it was a cool shot. So I aimed up, I snapped it, and I gotta say this is my favorite from the pack. So I guess it's time to stop watching the video because things will only get worse from here. He's got a contacts. Thumbs up, I got the shoes. Bad news though, the ones that I like, they don't have them anymore, so I had to get different ones. I've been getting the same shoes for like the last 4 or 5 years. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, the Pontiac Aztek is kinda my dream car. Also, I went for Red Dead Redemption on that first shot before I left. I'm content. I really like the contrast, the shadow to the highlight, and then like seeing through the door to the leaves behind it. I don't know, I just thought it was cool, so I wanted to shoot it again. This is hard to do with one hand, I'm sorry. Don't judge me. Can I just like, bruh, that's sick. I set these next few photos to underexpose and I don't know why I did it. Yeah, I don't have a good excuse. They are a little bit moody, but they're also very underexposed. I do like that they're a little creepy though. They feel a little spoopy. God, I gotta bring my change to the Coinstar machine. This thing weighs like 40 pounds. I wanted to shoot something with more colors just to kind of get something that wasn't so like dour and spooky looking. So I went for these flowers. Now the focus is the part of this camera that's broken. There should be like a little slider here that is gone. So if you manually pull or push this, it should focus. I, of course, messed up the focus on this shot, but you get the idea. It does work. It's just that I'm an egg. And there's your answer. I took this absolute banger at the end of my errands, and it just proves I have a lot to learn with this viewfinder. I don't know what my problem is. I actually ended up starting a second pack of contact sheet, didn't finish it, but I wanted to take a few more for this video, mainly around grounds. I feel like grounds is becoming the empty swimming pool that Grainy Days always shoots for my videos. It will soon be a Connecticut landmark, mainly because their coffee is pretty rad, not sponsored. I'm also not sponsored by Vans, by the way. I realized that might have been confusing. Anyway, I wanted to give some quick first impressions about this camera. Now, obviously, if you guys have been following the channel for a while, you know I don't love doing reviews without using the camera for a while. So this is very much not a review, just some thoughts I had from using the camera for a couple of hours. First of all, this camera is going to stay in the lineup. I really love it. It has an awesome form factor. The aesthetics are awesome. It's extremely lightweight. I was really surprised with how light it is. And when it folds down, it's almost pocketable. It's a very small camera. It's also really sharp. I was very surprised to see the images that came out of it. It looks really, really great. I feel like I've barely scratched the surface with this camera. There's multiple modes. There's a little remote control that pops out of it. There's extra lenses that you can screw on. There's so much to this little camera. I'm really excited to start using it more. The fact that you can switch between Instax Mini and Instax Square is really clutch. I love the idea of just swapping the door on the side of the camera to use a different type of film. You know, this might give me a good excuse to get rid of that Instax Square SQ6, because yeah, I need to make a review of that camera too. I'm not in love with the buttons though, especially the shutter. There's just, I don't know, it lacks that haptic feedback. I know that's kind of a douchey, annoying thing to say, but it does feel a little cheap. But other than that, I really like the camera. So far. and I feel like I've been missing out on it. I do a lot of instant photography and I've never used this one before. This is really soon to say, and my opinion might change on this after using it some more, but based on my first impressions, this is probably my favorite camera that I've used from Lomography, and I've used a bunch of them now. So you can definitely expect more videos about the LomoInstant Square on this channel, along with a full review once I've used it for an extended period of time. Anyway guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. I know it's not the most exciting video that I've ever done, but by the time you're watching this, I will actually be away from home. I have a little bit of a trip that I have to take, so bear with me, because this was kind of a lot of last minute prep work before I had to pack and go. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash that subscribe, leave a like and a comment. Let me know how your day's going, if you have this camera, if you want to see more about this camera. And yeah, have a beautiful week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Like and subscribe. Sweet Loop Photography. Domain.